Ooh. Yeah. This time alone. Another thing, I reached out to the organisation I Am Hope New Zealand, which you. Yeah. Beautiful afternoon to start of the challenge. Some daylight. Feels good. Alright, good morning everybody. Yes, I've been running at night. Yes, I've been doing a lot of running. Pretty much. This is just a challenge. This is a David Goggins inspired challenge. If you don't know who David Goggins is, I probably suggest you look him up. This is a 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. The start time for the Americans in this was 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on their Friday evening, which is of course 5 p.m. here tonight, which I haven't actually run it at the time of recording this. So I started at 5 p.m. Friday night, which basically means I'll be running with the American side of this challenge from 5 p.m. this evening. 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. It's in miles because, of course, it's an American challenge. It's about 6.4 Ks pretty much on the dot each time. So we're going to be 48. I'm doing it purely solo. The idea here is really just to challenge myself. We've done it before, but we did it in Ks, and I did it with Danny and a mate Steve about 18 months ago, and it was tough. It wasn't really tough enough because obviously a mile is, I'm running about 60% further, and I'm also doing it this time alone. Another thing, I reached out to the organisation I Am Hope New Zealand, which you can probably, a lot of you know about. Mike King is sort of the forefront of that charity, and they talk about mental health, and I did want to try to share ideas through this process. They sent me a couple of t-shirts, so I'm running for a little bit of mental health awareness and things like that. And yeah, right now it is almost midday on a Saturday. I've run 20 miles so far, so I've done 32 Ks since last night. Legs actually feel pretty reasonable. I'm tired, didn't really sleep a lot last night, so I'm pretty much just having a chill now and just cruising for a bit until the next run. So I'm hoping the wind's not affecting the mic right now. The official halfway period, the official halfway mark has been crossed. I don't really know how I feel. I'm pretty sore, but I'm just down on the beach. This is going to be the 5 p.m. run on the Saturday night. This is actually the first run that the American sort of event kicks off, which is sort of, you know, a pretty cool thing to know that there's probably, I don't know the numbers, thousands of other people going to be running. I've got about 27 minutes to go, so I'm basically just going to stretch for now, and I'm going to run up and down this beach here, right up at the far north. It's a nice flat, hard beach. The tide's low enough. That's pretty much the plan for this 5 o'clock one. And then I've got 3 more runs tonight in the dark, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to it less than I thought I was going to be looking forward to, which is saying something. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so we're back into the nighttime runs. I know you probably can't see me right now with a head torch, but the rain has started to. We've got a front passenger right now. It's actually dry right now, but it has been raining fairly steadily for almost an hour, and my head torch has just crapped it. And we're back in business. Right, so it's a little bit of stretch time again. It's about 10 p.m. Saturday night. I think 32 miles deep into this now, and obviously self-maintenance of the body is really important when it comes to something like this. I think I'm probably spending just as much time stretching and working on mobility as what I am actually running, and that's sort of been going on throughout the whole day, and I do believe it's helping quite a lot. The other thing too is also obviously diet and sort of nutrition. I am no expert, I've got no training in this, but I do know what works for me, and obviously keeping protein levels up throughout something like this, and feeling pretty free to eat plenty. Obviously your own times of when you eat would be purely up to the person. But it's basically just keeping the body moving and the body fueled. You're burning a ton of calories, and also keeping basically making an effort to intake salts. I've had magnesium supplements today, and sort of everything from the electrolyte sort of side of things. Keep away cramps and just keep the body moving. And really that's going to be it for the night. There's 2 more runs to go tonight. I think Dad actually wants to join me for the 5 a.m. just on the bike, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, a few more hours. Well, another probably hour and a half of in the dark tonight, and then back into the daylight with only 2 more runs to go. Everybody, it is Sunday morning, and I have gorse in my foot. It was a long night last night. I really didn't look forward to it. It was actually probably better than I thought it was going to. So I've only got 8 miles to go right now. Feels bloody good to really be bloody close to the end. The body feels trash. The legs are trashed, obviously. I'm at about probably 66 kilometres or so right now since I started. But I feel good because I'm almost done. I've just had brekkie. This is not going to be a fast run. This is probably going to be mainly a walk.
Hello. How are you going? You're good. You're not meant to be down here. No, you're not. This is Stella.
See ya in eternity.
Good luck, eh?
Target reached.
Yes.
4 miles completed.
Yes.
Remaining distance 0 miles. Duration 39 minutes 11 seconds.
Oh, wow. So to wrap up this challenge in a nutshell, it was difficult. It's like anything. If the ending and the finishing and completing of the challenge doesn't outweigh the suffering of doing it, you wouldn't do anything like that. And I can tell you the feeling of finishing that was one of the best feelings I've had in my life. Now, of course, this was just a really faceted, multi-angled challenge for myself. It was obviously the physical challenge. I'm running a lot, I'm pushing myself a lot, I'm wanting to find out what I can do, the uncomfortable nature of it, which it is, as I mentioned earlier in the video, David Goggins inspired, and that's what he's all about. And it is a course aligning yourself with doing mentally very challenging things and pushing yourself through them and getting it done. This is why I contacted I Am Hope. I was very unorganized, it was very last minute, but they sent me a couple items, and in exchange I'll attach all their links below. Most of you guys out there, especially if you're from New Zealand and you've made it to this part of the video, would know about I Am Hope and associated mental health charities. I welcome you guys, especially out there if you're struggling. Even if you're not struggling, like myself, I I like to try to keep on top of everything, and that's how I want to be. I will attach all those links down below. I'll also attach links to people like David Goggins, again, not hard to find with the likes of Google these days, as well as my friend Jimmy Hunt, who's all about his mental health continuum and keeping yourself just accountable for your own self and monitoring yourself and basically just looking out for ourselves and each other. So that's it. Thanks to everyone who, especially if you made it to this part of the video. It's certainly something very different for me to put online. Again, this channel here is probably going to have a bit of a change up over this coming year, but that is it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Sim Price. I'll see you at the beach.